Hi, my tubies, my TikTokers, and my Teletubbies. SheilaTruelove here with you. And the TikTok I'm about to share with you is going to sit well with a lot of women. A lot of women are going to agree with this. You know, he's called the traditional man. But keep in mind how the traditional man used to treat our traditional grandparents, because they were the breadwinners and they were the ones who was paying all the bills. You know, keep that in mind as you're listening to this gentleman speak.
A girl pay half my rent, half my mortgage, half my car payment, half the food bills. If my wife works, that's all her money. She doesn't have to pay, she doesn't have to contribute anything. Now, again, there's a lot of men out there going, screw that. But listen, you're just not traditional. You're just not old-fashioned like I am. That's all. There's no big problem with that. You can be you and I can be me. If you mean that I am old-fashioned and traditional and I think, you know, the man of the house, the man of the house should provide for the house and the people in it, I do. I'm not going to have a girl pay half my rent, half my mortgage, half my car payment, half the food bills. If my wife works, that's all her money. She doesn't have to pay, she doesn't have to contribute anything. Now, again, there's a lot of men out there going, screw that. But listen, you're just not traditional. You're just not old-fashioned like I am. That's all. There's no big problem with that. You can be you and I can be me. If you mean that I am old-fashioned and traditional and I think, you know, the man of the house, the man of the house should provide for the house and the people in it, I do. I'm not going to have a girl pay half my.
Now, you heard it here, ladies. A lot of women says this is what a man should do if he wants to be the king of his castle. And a lot of women agree with that. Me personally, I would never agree with anything like that. So that shows me that him and we're not compatible, because I just wouldn't feel comfortable. You have a lot of women who will. To each his own. Like he said, you do you and he's doing him. You know, I could see, like he said, if the woman does have money, she gets to keep all of her money. So, of course, she could be saving all of her money in case he gets stupid. Then she could pack up and leave because she has enough money saved to take care of herself. That's fine and dandy. But when he says, I'm not going to have a woman paying my mortgage, this is not your mortgage. I live here too. So this is our mortgage. My name should be on the utilities, the mortgage, all the things that are of importance. Because he says he's a traditional man, but let's look at history of the traditional men and what those women had to go through. They had to put up with so much abuse, and it's fine and dandy that he's willing to let you save your money. At least that's what his mouth says. And I'm sure he will allow that as long as your looks and your body don't start to change. Because I have a friend who the dude started out paying everything, but now that she's getting older and now that he doesn't see her as this sexy thing, now he's asking her to start paying on some of the bills. Okay? So make sure that your looks don't change. Make sure you don't age. Make sure you stay sexy, because, honey, when those things start to change, so does his so-called love for you. So be careful with that and make sure that you always have your own. He said you could keep your own money. And then maybe, you know, some women can look at it from this angle. He may be the boss of the house, you know, the head of the house. I have no problem with that. But I'm the manager. I'm the manager. And let's think about how much money does a manager. I did the research on McDonald's right over here. I looked on here and I said, how much money does a McDonald's manager? We're talking about just a McDonald's or a Burger King. And as a manager, they can make between $50,000 and $70,000 per year. So if you are the one who's managing that home and he's paying for everything, that's like he's giving you your pay, your salary. You can see it from that angle, if that will make you feel a little more comfortable, because you are the boss, granted. At the same time, keep in mind, I am the manager. And managers get paid. So you providing all of this, what have you, fine and good. Some women can look at it from that angle. Me, I'm just so not comfortable with that. I like paying half the rent, the mortgage, whatever you got. I like rent because I don't like houses. I would love a condo. God, I would love a condominium. I'm saving up for that now. I'm hoping within 5 years, between 5 and 7 years, because I'm retiring in like 5 years, that I can have enough money to maybe look into a condominium for myself. God knows I don't want no damn man in my house. Hell no. I don't even want them to barely visit. Anyway, I'm not comfortable with that because when he's paying all the bills, he gets to say, lights are off at 7. He could say things like that. I pay the utility bill. When he says time to go to bed, it's time to go to bed, whatever. He could tell me whether I can have friends over or not, my family members or not. He could get stupid like that. And like I said, you have to be careful with these dudes who want to pay for everything. That's usually a control. They try to control you with money. But if that's the case, you can let him know, hold up, Holmes, hold up. The last time I checked, I'm the manager of this house with the cooking, the cleaning, the laundry. I'm not doing all the child care crap. That ain't happening because the child needs both the mother and the father. So we're going to do 50-50 on that one always. Okay? But last time I checked, managers get paid between $51,000, what does it say? $51,000 and $70,000. $70,000, $18, what have you. So let's break that down into weekly if you want to, or we can even break that down into monthly. How much is that I get paid monthly, and how much are you paying in terms of bills? So you could take that route if that's what you're comfortable with. But I already told you where I stand on the matter. Anyway, I love you, and I wanted to share that with you. You have some women who like this traditional type of dude. Him and I know we would never get along if he's insisting that I don't pay. No, we No. Anyway, this is SheilaTruelove, truly loving you, darlings. Have a great one. I got to get ready for my meeting. I'll be back. And then I have Bible studies. I have 2 Bible studies. I'll be back later on, maybe around 4 o'clock. Love you.